So you are allowed to use the tax code, manipulate it to your advantage as long as you're manipulating it by means which the law permits. It is not a requirement that you overpay what you're required to pay. That's not anywhere. Now, the government will take your money if you want to make a contribution. I don't think it's deductible, though. I don't see what would be the point. It's interesting that typically speaking, most people like to vote for other people to pay more money because they think they have it. They should be paying it, but not for themselves. Now, I'm here in California. Mike, you're there in Illinois. We are in two very blue states. And I think according to Truth in Accounting, we're ranked somewhere near the bottom. I looked it up ours the other day. California is number 46. I think Illinois is just maybe 47, 48. I'm not sure, but
we're right there with you, buddy.
Oh, well, I paid way too much. Well, would you like to fix that? We can help you fix that by means which the law permits. So let's look at businesses. Businesses do get tax breaks. Let's look at this again. So we look at someone like Jeff Bezos. And I've actually got a great clip of him, and I'll share that in a second here. But Jeff Bezos, what is it that he's been doing to allow Amazon to pay very little taxes? And I'm not talking about him personally. I got that clip somewhere else. Because personally, he will borrow against his own stock to get a loan and use it for whatever he wants, and then pay back the loan when he wants. That's how he can have lower taxes individually. By the way, everybody else can do that if you have stock that you can borrow against in an account that will let you borrow against it. But one of the criticisms that often happens is that people who don't fully understand how, and they call it trickle-down economics, right? Because we want businesses to come into an area to create a ton of jobs. Mm-hmm. And by doing so, businesses get to deduct those salaries and bonuses and compensation and benefits and all those things, because that is a cost of doing business. So under the Internal Revenue Code, Section 162. And then all those other people, those thousands of people that have been hired by these companies, they are now paying taxes, and ideally, collectively, higher than the tax breaks that the business got for coming in.
Right.
So and here's another little,
yeah. Right. And that's a big reason why a lot of times you'll see states or cities or counties or whatever it is give tax breaks to businesses, because they want the employees working, they want the tax revenue, they want people spending money there so they can collect tax revenue on different goods or alcohol, tobacco, whatever it is.